Hey everyone, this is Random B-Ball Fan. Welcome to the channel where we talk everything basketball. I hope you all are having a great day, evening, or night. If you enjoyed the video, please like and consider subscribing. Thank you and enjoy.
Allen, hard fall.
Allen tripped him. I thought it was done purposely. But who knows? I mean, you can't read a kid's mind. But see his legs going out, then it comes back here. I don't know, that looks purposeful to me.
I would agree with you, Jay. When his head turns, he sees where, that's clearly intentional.
Yeah.
Although Booker comes over trying to get a steal.
That's what you expect from your senior. Trying to spread out Duke. If they can't shoot threes, they're going to drive it.
Santa Ana got tangled up with Grayson Allen on that drive to the basket. A personal foul goes against Allen, and that is his first.
Grayson Allen trying to shut down Santa Ana, that right leg.
And you know what? As we saw in that replay there, Allen clearly put out his right foot, just as we saw a couple of times last year. And so here we go again.
You know, he's playing hard. He's playing competitive.
Grayson Allen is a four-year player out of Duke. Allen was notorious in college for several tripping incidents, as you saw. In 2015, Allen won an NCAA national championship as a freshman, catapulting his team over Frank Kaminsky and Sam Decker's Wisconsin Badgers. With 16 points in the championship game and the second highest score that night on April 6, 2015, behind his teammate and current Grizzlies player, Tyus Jones, who had a game-high 23 points. Allen only averaged 4.4 points per game his freshman season at Duke. All-time great coach Mike Krzyzewski said, "We were kind of dead in the water. We were 9 points down, and Grayson just put us on his back." On February 8, 2016, Allen was assessed a flagrant 1 foul after he tripped Louisville forward Ray Spalding, which caused national attention as him being a dirty player. On February 25th, with a 15-point win against Florida State, Allen tripped opposing guard Xavier Rathan-Mays with less than a minute left in the game. A day later, Allen received a reprimand from the ACC for his second tripping incident in less than a month, but nothing was done to him. The ACC said Allen will not face any suspension from the conference, and that they have no further comments, and they consider the matter closed. Allen led his team in scoring, assist, and three-point percentage at the time of the second tripping, and in his sophomore season he averaged 21 points per game and was shooting a nice 41% from three-point range. His junior season, he said he was going to put the tripping incidents behind him, but on December 21st, he tripped Elon's Steven Santa Ana and was charged with a technical foul, and Coach K ended up taking away his captain responsibilities, and he was suspended for 1 game. Instead of putting his name in the draft, Allen returned for his senior season and was voted team captain by his peers for his final season at Duke, 2017 to 2018. On March 9, 2018, Allen was assessed a flagrant 1 foul in the ACC tournament for tripping North Carolina's Garrison Brooks with what was called a hip check. Many knew how great things that Allen could do, but his unsportsmanlike conduct overshadowed his skill and really made him a villain at opposing schools. Allen made it to the Elite Eight his senior year, but was knocked out by Kansas in a 85-80 overtime win. Many of Allen's teammates will tell you he has a ton of passion and heart for basketball, and he is a great leader and has a will to win. Freshman at the time, Jack White said, "Obviously, it was tough for Grayson. I wouldn't want to be the one out there with the whole crowd booing you, especially when you're on the road. It's tough. But he handled it well. We know him a lot more than the outside world knows him, and know he's a great guy. As a freshman, he really mentored me." Freshman at the time, Harry Giles said, "We're Duke. We know we're going to be the most hated team every year," he said. "We embrace that. That's why you come to Duke, to be the villain in people's eyes. You know they won't like you, but at the end of the day, you gotta play basketball. On June 21st, 2018, Allen was selected with the 21st overall pick by the Utah Jazz in the 2018 NBA Draft. Allen signed a little over a $7 million contract with the Jazz and had a career-high 40 points on April 10th, his first year in the NBA. Many thought Allen's flagrant issues ended in college, but sadly they did carry over into the NBA as well.
Trailer Caruso and a hard foul on Grayson Allen as Caruso hits the deck. They'll look at this to see whether this is a flagrant, and if it's a flagrant, whether it's a 1 or a 2 on Grayson Allen.
Of Grant Williams, and I think they're going to take a look at this and see whether or not there's something more here on Grayson Allen. So Grayson Allen looked like he might have chucked Grant Williams.
What are you doing?
And they're going to take a look at what exactly transpired here with Grayson Allen.
Left side of your screen, little screen there.
So screen, and then
don't touch Grayson. Don't touch him.
I mean,
what are you doing?
I have to tell you, Dan, it mystifies me how anyone can defend what he does when it happens time and time again with him.
It's just tiresome. I mean, it's just tiresome. I mean, let's be honest. Duke defended him ad nauseum.
Oh, my gosh,
enabled him, and now it could just continue.
Christian Laettner, a four-year player like Allen out of Duke. Laettner played for the Blue Devils from 1988 to 92 and is regarded as one of the top college basketball players ever who won 2 back-to-back college national championships in 91 and 92, also under head coach Mike Krzyzewski. Like Allen, Laettner was not very liked in college and hated by many. Laettner had a bad attitude at times and a desire to win at all costs. Laettner brought passion to his team and pushed his teammates a lot to get the best out of them in practice and at games, especially players Bobby Hurley and all-time great and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Mike Krzyzewski described Laettner as a rebel. The best way Krzyzewski had to describe Laettner was a fire that could light an entire building if harnessed correctly, but one that could also burn it down if left uncontrolled. Laettner was a brilliant player for Duke who was tough, hated to lose, and incredibly clutch in some big moments. Many would say Laettner had a bully-like mentality, and in the 1992 East Regional Final against the Kentucky Wildcats, Laettner would have his most infamous moment where he stepped on the chest of a Wildcats player named Aminu Timberlake after Timberlake made the bucket and fell to the ground. Many said that Laettner received special treatment by the refs for only getting a technical, when many thought he should have been ejected. At the end of the East Regional Final game against the Wildcats, Laettner hit one of the biggest game-winning shots in NCAA tournament history. With 2.1 seconds left, he received a touchdown-like pass from Grant Hill, which sent the Blue Devils back to the Final Four for their 5th straight trip.
Christian Laettner put his foot down, literally.
There's a double on Laettner. And Laettner kicks it.
That kid Timberlake had pushed me down earlier in the game, maybe 1 or 2 minutes before, and so I just made a mental note to try to get him back and be physical with him. And, you know, the next time I look up, he's standing right underneath me.
Stepped right in his chest.
I don't know if he did it on purpose or not.
Yeah, he did.
It was a dumb thing to do, but sometimes the emotion of the game, you know, gets into your head too far, and I got a technical, and then that was it.
Yeah, Laettner was a bit of a dirty player. Laettner was great at giving up his body to take a charge, as you can see here against the crazy good University of Michigan freshman team, the Fab Five. As many of you may know, this team consisted of Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Juwan Howard, Jimmy King, and Ray Jackson. A team that brought swagger and is a big reason that NBA players' shorts now go past their knees. A team that really did not like, Actually, scratch that. They hated Christian Laettner. The Blue Devils beat the highly talented freshman 71-51 in the NCAA championship in 1992 in the old Minneapolis Metrodome, where Laettner would win his second in a row NCAA championship. In Laettner's college career, he averaged 16.6 points and 7.8 rebounds per game, while making almost half of his three-pointers. As a senior, Laettner received the National Player of the Year award and was the only collegian selected for the crazy talented juggernaut, the Dream Team, the team that won the 1992 Olympic gold medal with dominance. He averaged 4.8 points per game on the Dream Team. Laettner entered the draft in 1992 and was selected 3rd overall by the Minnesota Timberwolves. He would go on to play for 13 years in the NBA. Laettner's first 6 seasons were almost a mirror image of his college career. He averaged 16.6 points and 7.9 rebounds per game his first 6 seasons. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and please consider subscribing. I will see you next time.